I've been waiting pretty much all my life just for one definitive, truly definitive Spider-Man movie. Could this potentially be the Spider-Man film that this Spidey fan has been waiting for? So this is going to be a deep dive because there's going to be a lot to talk about here. There's going to be a lot to talk about here. And I think maybe the intro might have rubbed people the wrong way because they're like, wait, what about Spider-Man 2, one of the greatest Spider-Man films of all time, blah, blah. What about Homecoming? What about No Way Home? No. I'll explain why. We are yet to have a definitive Spider-Man film. Or not. I never liked Spider-Man 2. I'll explain it, but let's deal with the present before we go into the past. Let's deal with the present. I like the costume. It's not perfect. The best Spider-Man costume is still your boy's Tobey Maguire's costume. That costume is freaking outstanding. But this is taking a leaf from those costumes, which is why raised webbing. And I hope that Chris Nolan, I hope that James Gunn, I hope that Matt Reeves are looking at this. This is comic books. This is art. Oh, but the story. No. Before we get to the story, the costume of your hero is pivotal because these are still comic books and this is still art. So if the costume is trash, I don't give a damn whether this is Shakespeare 5.0. I don't care how good the Dark Knight is. That costume was trash. It didn't fit Batman. I don't care how good you think that the new James Gunn Superman film is. That costume is ass cheeks. It is trash. It's a trash costume. I'm sorry. It's a trash costume. I was watching the Batman recently on HBO. It has some really good things. This suit is stupid. This suit is completely stupid. So please take a leaf from someone like Sam Raimi or Joe Johnston. Because guys, go look at the first Avenger and go look at how good that damn costume is. Go look at that damn costume is. As much as you don't like the Sam Raimi films, that is how you dress your superhero. That is how you dress your superhero. You see, that Superman costume, I'm sorry, I can't walk with that trash. I'm sorry, I can't. Insults not all he wants. The guy is a moron. He's a talented moron. But he's a moron. But look at that Snyder Superman costume. That's a Superman. This costume, let's go. Brand new day. And I like that thing because the thing about this video is I'll just get a few hints from the video. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but this is just how I just read it. I think what we've been seeing is Iron Boy. Let's keep it a stack. What we've been, and I'll get the, but we've not seen Spider-Man with Tom Holland. We've not seen Spider-Man. We've just seen Iron Boy. Iron Man's side piece. He's been a side chick to Iron Man. But the way he stepped out, the way he looks, brand new day, and just the aura I got is that, oh, this is Spider-Man. Oh, this is Spider-Man. Finally, hopefully, this is where he now takes full agency. He's not borrowing Iron Man's costume. He's not having to be helped by Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. This is finally Tom Holland now in full independence agency mode. And hopefully this is finally the Spider-Man that we've been waiting for. So, the costume, let's go. Again, it's not amazing, but I like it. It's good. I can walk with this costume. It's a costume. And this costume compared to some garbage I've been seeing, much better. So let's ride. Okay, so costume, the green lights. The look, how Tom Holland is looking, let's ride. Daniel Destin Cretton. So he did a film called Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx. I don't really watch the film, but people said it was all right. But the reason why I'm excited about this director is Shang-Chi was the best film post-Endgame. Shang-Chi only had one issue, and that was the end. And I don't think that was the director's fault. I feel that bomber's trash ending was forced upon him because of some MCU crap over like, let's just do CGI for the sake of CGI. 90% of that film was freaking awesome. Still, even with the ending, by far, the best film post-Endgame. And it just shows you, I don't know whether it's racism. The fact that a sequel wasn't greenlit based on how good that film was and how well it was received is insane. I'm sorry, I don't want to see the damn Thunderbricks. I don't want to see Captain Falcon. Okay, I don't want to see the Fantastic Bricks. I want to say Shang-Chi too. I want to say Shang-Chi too. So it's so crazy that you didn't do a sequel. Now the director who delivered that original is now doing Spider-Man. Crazy. But we haven't fought for Spider-Man. So why I like this is, woo, the action might pop off. Because shout out to the guy who did like the first few Spider-Man films. It's like, Shang-Chi's action was awesome. Absolutely awesome. The way it was filmed, beautiful. And hopefully, maybe he can do something crazy with the web slinging, but just let's get creative with the web slinging. Let's get creative with the action. And let's deliver Spider-Man. Let's deliver Spidey. So, I'm happy. The guy who delivered Shang-Chi, a film that I loved, I liked, watched it in the cinema, quality film, really enjoyed it. Best film post-Endgame. Bring that vibrancy and that dynamism into Spider-Man. Okay, let's talk. Let's just have like a little let's talk. Punisher and Hulk. Punisher. Now, I don't know how he works in like a Spider-Man film because this is an extremely violent character, but it's still the Punisher. It's still John Bernthal's Punisher. And just based on that character, it's going to be interesting. And let's be real, I don't think John Bernthal is going to sign up if the Punisher isn't the Punisher, at the very least his characterization and how much of a hard edge he is. So that kind of John Bernthal, very schizo Punisher next to Tom Holland Spider-Man could be a very interesting dynamic. John Bernthal is not going to sign up because he cares about the character too much. They're doing, so the guy who directed King Richard with Will Smith, I've forgotten his name, I think something Green. He's doing like the one-shot Punisher film next year that John Bernthal, I think he's producing and co-writing, I think, but he's basically involved there. But John Bernthal said, no, he cares a lot about this character and he feels strong ownership about this character. So if he's signing up to do this, he must have had a discussion with the director, with Daniel Cretton, and I must see the script to say, yes, you've done the character justice here. So I'm just believing with how much John Bernthal cares about the Punisher, because I care about the Punisher. I tell you, people may take this the wrong way. Batman is a poor man's Punisher. I said it. Batman is a poor man's Punisher. It's all about Frank Castle. Hulk. You don't realize that when Hulk got four-pieced by Thanos in Infinity War, he never recovered. And I said, wait, hang on. So we just don't have a Hulk anymore? And also, those losers sold us a lie. Remember in the Infinity War trailer where you see Hulk, part of the guys running towards them, and he wasn't in it? So my thing is that, no, this is Hulk. We have to do Hulk justice. The fact that Hulk is not going to be here, please let this be the redemption for Hulk. Let it be the redemption for Hulk. I don't know what the story is. Is it Punisher and Spider-Man against Hulk? I don't know what it is, because the only thing that would probably make sense is Punisher, Spider-Man against the Hulk. But what I've been reading, even is just rumors, is that we don't know who the hero is. I mean, I'd just be all of them fighting against everybody. But just the fact that you've just got all three of them there is key. But what I hope is this is still a Spider-Man film featuring Punisher, featuring Hulk. Don't make this a Punisher film. Don't make this a Hulk film. Make this a complete Spider-Man film. It is centered around Spider-Man, but it's featuring Punisher. It's featuring Hulk. Let's go. Let's ride. Here's the thing here. let's talk Spider-Man. I never liked any of these films. I didn't like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I like any of these films. What I give these films is style and an awesome costume. Easily one of the best costumes we've ever seen. One of the best superhero costumes we've ever seen. Now, he may not be able to make it. It doesn't matter. Visually, that costume was absolutely so superb. And Spider-Man 2 had interesting things in it. Never like, I just don't like Tobey Maguire as an actor. And for me, he just wasn't the Peter Parker that I envisioned. So for me, I don't like Sam Raimi's style. Even though he's artistic, I don't like his style. I've never liked Tobey Maguire. Too whiny, too mopey, too meh. No. And Spider-Man 3 is a horror movie. Spider-Man 3 is not a superhero film. I don't care what anyone says. Spider-Man 3 is a horror movie. And even more so, people love Joker, people love Magneto, people love Lex Luthor. Venom is my guy. That's my guy. What they did to Venom in Spider-Man 3, you should be sent to the damn Hague. What they did to Venom, my guy, in Spider-Man 3, sent to the freaking Hague. Oh, and also they doubled down by making Venom a freaking clown in a trilogy. It is what it is. Andrew Garfield is the best actor to play Spider-Man. Yeah. Andrew Garfield is the best actor to play Spider-Man. 100%. He is a better actor than Tobey Maguire. He's a better actor than Tom Holland. The issue is, shout out to your boy Mark Webb. Those films were not good. Amazing Spider-Man 1, fine. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was trash. So the issue is you have a very good actor giving you a very good Spider-Man just in 2 bad films. But it just showed you how good of an actor Andrew Garfield is, because like, man, you put Andrew Garfield in a really good Spider-Man film, we are set. We are completely set. Because just his performance as Peter Parker, his performance as Spider-Man, outstanding. The films were just trash. So it's through no fault of Andrew Garfield, he was just merely in bad films. And you have to understand this about No Way Home. No Way Home was not a film. It was an event. So I don't care how much money it's made. No Way Home was not a film. It was merely an event. It was just an event. Nothing more. It was just an event. So I don't want to hear anything. It was an event. And the issue with No Way Home is it did Tom Holland no favors. Because I remember watching it in the cinema, and when Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire came onto the screen, the girls behind me, they screamed so loud, I didn't even hear what the hell was happening in the screen. I didn't even know. Same thing that happened to me when I watched Titanic. When 3 girls in front of me were crying for the last third of that damn film, when that bum ass DiCaprio was moping around. So No Way Home, for me, I didn't like No Way Home. It was cool as a thing, but I was like, no, this is not a film. And it sure as heck it's a Spider-Man film. I'm sorry. I didn't come to watch Spider-Man. I came to watch Spider-Man. And that was not a Spider-Man film. It was just it was a gimmick. It was a gimmick. Cool, gimmick was cool, nice, but I'm like, no, give me a damn film. And the issue that we've had for Spider-Man is he's been Iron Boy. And Tom Holland has never had the chance to be Spider-Man. This is mainly MCU tax. And you're seeing this even now with them bringing Downey Jr. back in the MCU. That the MCU has just been a slave to Downey Jr. Where, do you know that Peter Parker can step to Tony Stark? In terms of science, intelligence, and building things, he can step to Tony Stark. Peter Parker is brilliant in his own mind. He developed his own web slinging and stuff. But the fact that this was merely he was Iron Boy. He was merely Iron Boy. I was like, that is such a disrespect and a disservice to one of the most iconic characters of all time. And as I've always said, Spider-Man is the most popular character of all time. Okay, one said, shout out to Superman, shout out to Batman. Spider-Man is the most popular character of all time. So for the most popular character of all time to be at the behest of Iron Man is a total disrespect. A total disrespect. Okay, let's wait. So basically, my thing here is, let me bring this up instead. The best we saw from Spider-Man on screen was Civil War. In terms of the best representation of Spider-Man was just his segment in Civil War. So I was like, if you could just take what you did in Civil War and put it into one of these films, which we never saw, because it's like, no, yes, that's Spider-Man. That just the nature of what he was in his little cameo in Civil War, that is what Spider-Man is about, and that is what I wanted to freaking see. Outside of the comics, I don't care what anyone says, the Fox Kids cartoon, the Spider-Man Fox Kids cartoon is still the best representation of Spider-Man outside of the comics. And to this day, I've been waiting for a film to capture the essence of the Spider-Man Fox Kids cartoon. Bro, I watched that cartoon recently. It's still damn good. Bro, those scenes with Venom, freaking amazing. The episode where he turns into an actual spider and how crazy and dark that episode is freaking amazing. So if they can just get that energy of the Fox Kids cartoon, let's cook. Let's cook. Let's have a damn meal, man. So that's my thing, man. Look, I feel that I am hopeful. Put it that way, I am hopeful. I'm hopeful because I believe this has been done by Sony. So what makes me hopeful is the director. What makes me hopeful is you have Punisher and Hulk, that's interesting. But what's me even more hopeful is this is outside of the MCU. Because right now the MCU, it's not looking good. I just heard that Fantastic Four had an 80% drop in its second weekend. It's not looking good for MCU right now. And those guys are lost. Getting Daddy Jr. back, they're lost. So my hope is this is Sony. Say what you want with Sony, they make films. And with the disaster of Kraven the Hunter and Madam Brick, with the disaster of them trying to build a multiverse, I think they've decided that let's just make films now. We tried the universe, it was an abject, total failure. Let's try and make films. And what I just want is a good quality Spider-Man film. Forget about all these other characters, just focus on Spider-Man. Don't get greedy. Don't try and build an expanded universe. Just make a quality film. Just let Daniel Cretton, just let him cook. Just give him agency, give him control, and just let him cook and make the best possible film that has a beginning, middle, end. I don't need an end credit scene. I don't need any teasing of that freaking Morbius and anything. Just give me a great film. Give me a great Spider-Man film that does Spider-Man justice, where he's the coolest character, he's the most important character, everything revolves around him, and he's not Spider-Boy, he's not Spider-Kid, he's not Iron Boy. He is Spider freaking Man, the most popular character in comic books of all time. Do him justice and let us cook. I am hopeful that they can do my boy good. Please do my boy good. Please.